I want to post this really quick and talk about this is my pro tip number 5 for makeup. A lot of, I mean, honestly, a lot of makeup artist tips are very subtle, and you think, really, that was it? That's how easy it was to do this stuff. But the one thing that I find, I've saved this for number 5. I guess I should have counted back and gone to number 1 because I really feel like this is like top number 1 makeup tip of all time is blending. Blending, having good tools to blend your products right. I can't tell you how many times I have had customers or people I know say, "Oh, I would love to use all those colors and different techniques, but I just look like a clown when I do it." Most of the time, if that's the case, you haven't blended well enough. Um, if you're dealing, I mean, whether you're dealing with eyes, cheeks, um, bronzers, contouring, any of it, if you feel like something is standing out and popping out too much to where you look clownish, it's because you don't have the right amount of product or you haven't blended enough. And usually a little bit of blending will take care of it. So, let's see. I wanted to go over, oh, yes. Okay. So I'm just going to show you a couple little tools here. And I mean, this blending, it goes with your eyes, like any part of makeup at all. Blending is so crucial. You don't want to put, eyeshadow on your eyes and then just leave it because then you'll have crazy colors popping out in different areas, and you'll look like Mimi off of the Drew Carey show. For those of you who still know what that is, I feel old when I say some of this stuff. But anyway, I think people still know who Mimi is, right? Um, but yeah, it just doesn't look right. We've got to blend. So I'm just gonna do a couple things right now. All I have on right now is some foundation and a little concealer under my eyes. I don't have anything else on, um, and I really don't plan on doing a full makeup face right now. But I'm just gonna show you a few things. We have our sculpting trio, which I had posted earlier in the group, um, that has 3. I never really talked about it though. I just kind of, well, I guess I did in my video, yeah, where it shows you where exactly to put everything. It also comes with a pamphlet. I have one downstairs, but my silly self didn't bring one up with me. But contouring and highlighting is one of those things that it's a must to blend well. So especially the contouring. And I posted in my little like sneak peek for what was going to come today, where I posted the Neapolitan face where it's white, then pink, and then chocolate or whatever. I'm thinking ice cream colors versus colors right now. But basically, it shows you Neapolitan ice cream using makeup. So you're going to put your super highlighter here, your blush along a little bit below that, and your contouring below that, right where that dent is in your cheek or where you would want your dent to be. Some people have very round faces and you can't really see that prominent line. So you have to find where your cheek dent's in, right underneath that cheekbone. And that's where you're going to contour. And it's usually about from the middle of your ear down to the corner of your mouth. So I'm just going to show you really quick because it can be super intimidating for those of you who aren't used to wearing makeup. See where I suck my cheeks in? It's a direct line, okay? I know I've kind of already gone over contouring, but I'm going to show you what happens if I don't blend. I'm seriously not the best at. I know where the contour is supposed to go on my nose, but I still don't feel like it works right. I'm just like not the best nose contour, if that makes sense. This I love. Like contouring and highlighting is one of my favorite things, and I never thought I would be that into it. I don't do it all the time because I'm lazy. Let's be honest here, how many people have time to do this? But when I am going out or have a special occasion, I really do. I love it. So now let's look at this. See how bright this is? This is stunning blush, but I'm going to show it to you because this used to scare me when I saw something that bright. I always got more neutral stuff that was more brownie toned and If you put a little too much on, you didn't even really notice because it just kind of looked like your skin. I'm going to use this too right now. I'm just using, this isn't a unique brush. This is just a brush I have. You see how crazy that is? And I'm not even putting very much on. This stuff is so pigmented, and that's why it's scary to people. But you see the chocolate, the strawberry on both sides. Now let's put some highlighting powder here. Like I say, I already had a little concealer there. And use my HD cream here. That's the real shimmery. This is a highlighting powder, and the one on the outside is actually a cream, and it is really good on your fingers because the warmth of your skin, which my hands are always cold, but the warmth of your skin helps it go on a little bit better. So you see that little highlight right there? That's the very top of my cheekbone, right where my eye socket is. Looks pretty crazy right now though, doesn't it? I'm also supposed to put this down my nose. If I just apply it where it's supposed to go and leave it, that's crazy, right? Crazy looking. I look like a clown. I look like I didn't know what I was doing with makeup. But when you take your beauty blending bud and you dab. You don't rub with this or else you rub everything off. This is dabbing and it takes the excess off but blends the rest. So you see how that's blending right in? Tap, 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 tap. Lots of taps. And when I get done, I didn't bring my powder down, but usually when I get done, I take my pressed powder and I just dust. And I've watched a lot of makeup artists, and you'll see how loosely they hold their brushes, okay? It really is kind of an artistic talent to be able to do this because so many of us want to like put the product on, but you just feather stuff on. And I'm going to do a little bit with my eyes here too. Hopefully we have time. So I'm just blending. And you can use the brushes that you use to apply to blend a little bit better. I find these beauty buds, what you do with these, if I haven't told you a million times already, is you get them damp or wet, squeeze them out real good, and then I sometimes even wipe them off on a towel just so they're damp. But look at that. That once scary blush is now blended just right. So when I look at you, you see the contour, you see the blush, you see the highlight. This one I didn't get as much. We're gonna go up here and blend that in, or else you look like you just have dark lines. But look, the light's coming in kind of perfectly through my windows right now. What part of my face is highlighted? Oops, I didn't do down my nose. Right now you're seeing highlight on my forehead. You're seeing highlight under my eyes, down my nose, and I didn't do my chin. Usually I do my chin with some highlight. But that's what you're supposed to see. You want people to focus on this part of your face and darken out that side. It reshapes your face. So I've got my contouring here. Contouring always chisels out your cheekbones a little bit. For those people who have more round faces or features, you can help contour and thin your face, immediately, and it doesn't take much time at all. So it's pretty amazing what blending can do. Now, if you feel like you've gotten a little dark in spots or whatever, take your powder or your powder puff brush and just feather over that. Feather and blend and layer. Lots of makeup artists, you'll watch them and they go over areas like 50,000 times with different products and tweaking here and there to get it just right, and it's because they're layering. It causes a layering effect. They get the color to be just how they want it. I've got my highlighting effect right underneath my eyes, which is what I want. I've got my blush line and I've got my contouring line. But yeah, it doesn't look like three distinct things. When you see me walking down the street, you're not going to go, ooh, that chick looks like a clown, because it's blended. So, man, I'm at 10 minutes already. I'm going to do a quick eye video, or eye demonstration here. I'm using a palette. I love these palettes. Some people look at them and they go, I wouldn't know what the heck to do with that. But I'm going to tell you the basics. of eyes, and all these colors, the beautiful part about these palettes is these colors are all meant to go together. So pick a light one, pick a dark one, pick a medium one, or pick a light one, pick a dark one. Whatever combination you choose, it's going to go together. So you're going to be fine. So right now I'm using this. It's called Honorable. It's kind of a medium right here. And I'm just going to put this all over my lower lid up to the crease. Not bad, pretty basic, right? Now we didn't get too much to eyes in this group, and I really wish we would have because I love teaching about eyes. I might do a video here after this one really quick just to give you some tips on how to make eyes look bigger. But most of us either have the majority of the people that I have been talking to in these groups have wanted ways to make their eyes look bigger or the smoky eye look. So I'm going to kind of focus on that. If you have wide set eyes and you want them to look closer, this isn't going to pertain to you. If you have hooded eyes where the skin is kind of folding over, a lot of that happens as we age. Some of us just have that genetically. Then this isn't going to be 100% for you. You're going to want to put yours in different spots. And if that's the case, contact me even if this party ends, and I will help you figure out how to apply your makeup the best for you. So I'm going to I have a liner shader brush here. Awesome thing. This is awesome for eyeliners. You can take this and get your dark colors wet or use them with our loose pigments and use them for eyeliners. So you can make all kinds of colors for your eyeliner or, you know, just for blending. So I'm going to take this Perplexed and just put a little bit, it's a little bit darker color, and just go in this outside V. So see how this makes a little V in the corner of your eye? I'm going to take it out to the V. And I've already blended a little bit just by using this brush to put it where I want it. It darkens that outside corner a little bit more. I'm going to take this up and then get my deluxe brush here, which is just a nice fluffy thing, and blend. See, so you can blend. Once you blend, then you can see if you need to lighten it back up or add a little more darkness based on what you want. Okay, that goes. I'm going to pick an even darker color here and go with Khaki, which is a really dark brown. And I'm going to touch that just on the outside V. I kind of took the other one up a little bit more. Take my crease brush for this one because I just want it to be in the crease in the corner. See that? How it gives it a nice... It's all about blending. You can't just apply your product and leave it. It's all about blending. Following your eye shape. Right now when I say blending into the crease, I go to my natural crease. Because my eyes are deep set and you can't see much of my lid when my eyes are open, I take the color a little bit higher than my crease. And I'm guessing most of you will probably do that. If not, then you stay right in your crease. With eyes, I'm going to take this real light shimmery one and highlight right in the middle. I take it from the inside corner on the lower lid to the middle. And then last but not least, I'm going to take this Romantic, which is really light and shimmery, and put it along the top to finish it off. And this goes all the way up to my eyebrow. Take my deluxe brush and blend everything. Blending, blending, blending. And if you want it darker, just add a little more darkness. If you want it brighter, put a little more brightness. Add a couple little highlight accents in the middle. The other thing you can do is take this medium color. I better get this dark one off. That medium color we started with, Honorable, and take it underneath and just smudge a little bit underneath. And you can still enhance your eyes more with the eyeliner, but smudge that down. It makes your eyes appear bigger too. So blending. Blending is so important. Smudge that so it looks more natural and isn't just a harsh line. Blending. And I don't even have eyeliner or mascara on. When you put that on, it's amazing. So I'm going to stop there because I ran out of time. All right. Bye, everyone.